So first, are those your real accents?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they are. Yeah, but what's the active sort of ingredients and stuff like that? Like, how does it work?
I'm not a chemist. I don't know what the ingredients. I don't even know what's in water. Like, what is it? It's water.
No,
Yes,
H2O.
you're
It's
learning,
chemistry.
Science.
I
Science
just told
and
you I'm not a
chemistry.
chemist.
Okay, so he's the one who discovered Australia.
I thought
And-
Captain Birdseye discovered Australia.
No,
Who
he
the
didn't
fuck is
discover it.
Captain Cook?
Some dude from
The
England.
guy who apparently discovered your fake country. I mean, that's why this is so absurd. I mean, that's the number one point. as to
Okay.
why it's not
Wait,
real.
So whole holiday thing.
Australia.
So how is it
Australia's
that
pretty
families?
lit.
No, how is
I'm not some sort of chemical engineer. I'm not.
Yeah.
My
a
dude, did
technician.
you go to
I'm-
school or did you drop out of school?
Yeah.
You be
It's
quiet
like
while I
basic
give my
common
answer.
sense.
Well,
I'm
it
also-
sounds like
Did
you
not
never went
teach
to
you-
school and you
Okay,
just
guys,
dropped out
let
of
him
fucking
talk.
school.
Let him talk. I want to hear his answer.
Do they not teach you to communicate where you're from? Do you think it's fine to just when someone's having a discussion or a debate and you ask them a question, instead of letting them answer, do you think you just go blah 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 over the top of them?
Yes,
you were
actually
taught
I
to do?
do.
Is
Yes.
that what you were taught to do?
Yeah, I need to get my notes. I've taken notes for this class.
You be
Dude,
quiet.
School?
This is a
this school
simplified
now?
version of how it works. So you know how aeroplanes work, how the wings work. Boomerangs are very similar. Okay, so you've got the air passing over the top
Wait,
and
why
the
the
bottom.
fuck are we learning about boomerangs?
It's important.
Well,
Okay.
boomerangs are basically sticks. And you're just throwing them.
No, but it's important. Okay, so the air travels underneath the boomerang and then goes over, which creates a lift. Okay, and then you've got the shape of the boomerang, which creates
And you
a
got the
twin effect,
shape, which
and
is
that's
pretty
how it
shitty.
returns.
Are you
Okay.
a physicist or something?
My grandpa's and
Okay, that's your grandpa. That's not
engineer?
you. That's
my
not you.
grandpa's an, yeah, but I spoke to him about it. He used to build airplanes and stuff like that, and he said
Oh,
it's
you used
the
to
same
build
concept,
boomerangs
and
and put magnets
This is-
inside them.
then- Oh yeah, I've
Oh.
seen this video.
Hold on.
Is that you doing a damn boomerang?
Look,
Look
I
at that
threw a
shit.
Yeah.
boomerang. It didn't come back.
So you come from the land of leprechauns, sort
No,
of.
that's Ireland.
That's Ireland.
No, so it's you that's got the speech disorder.
Me?
Yeah.
Why do I have
Look,
the
guys,
speech disorder?
guys.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
Darren-
You're actually going to kill me with these fucking accents. I mean, ugh,
Good.
they can't
See
be
you in
real.
hell.
It can't be
What do you
real
mean these accents can't be real?
because you said that our spiders
What's my
are
phone?
bigger than birds here. Okay.
Okay,
There's
but
only
fine.
one
Don't let it-
species of spider that's bigger than birds, which is, the huntsman. They can get
Snow
up
White and the
to
Huntsman, isn't
20
that a movie?
centimeters with the leg span,
Isn't that a
right?
movie?
Which 20 centimeters is like this wide with the legs, right?
Okay,
So
but
from
isn't that a
leg to
movie?
leg. Huh?
Isn't
Pretty
that a
surprised.
movie?
A huntsman is a spider. There is a movie called The Huntsman, but it's also a spider.
So you're not talking about the movie.
No. Why would I be talking about the movie?
Well, that's
don't
what I
even
thought you
watch
were talking
movies.
about. I mean, I mentioned Snow White, and then suddenly you started talking about a huntsman. So I assumed that that's what you were talking about.
I started the quote with
What?
the spider talk, and then said the largest species of spider is the huntsman.
I think
You
I
know.
think you've just got something wrong. I don't think you're understanding what I'm telling you. I also said,
That's
how
what
can
I-
Australia exist? You lost a war to a bunch of fucking dumb birds.
Well, the
The
war wasn't a
great
full-on
emu
front
war.
line. It wasn't a front-line
The-
war. It was like two dudes with machine guns trying to shoot emus.
And they lost. The
Yeah,
emus didn't
two-
have guns.
Do you know how hard they had to kill? Especially
Do
how
you know what
fast they
emus
run
are
and how
like?
hard
Have you
they
ever
shoot once.
seen an emu?
They fucking
Take on the
scatter.
You give me a machine gun and I'll take on the entire fucking species of emus and I'll wipe them all out and then I'll eat them for dinner. That's what'll happen.
And we'll be
Oh,
like,
amazing.
hey, we'll be like, hey, you say this one thing, can you back it up with evidence to support yourself? So, like, basically, can you justify it?
Are you
And that's
trying to
what-
teach me the rules of debate?
Okay,
You
can
know,
I ask?
I live in America because, fuck off.
You be quiet. No one cares about what you have to say, little
So
creepy ball.
Really has nothing to do with Australia. We're just close by neighbors. That's about it. And we're allies. That's about
Right,
it.
let me tell you a little
Clean
history
times
lesson
us.
here. Let me tell you a little history lesson here, Chip. Okay? I'm sure you're a real chip off the old block. Here's a little history lesson for you. So back before Captain Birdseye discovered Australia, there
Abel
was New
discovered
Zealand.
Australia.
And places were very separated, they were isolated from one another. New Zealand realized with emerging technologies and travelers that their country was absolute garbage. And the other people were going to discover them and think, oh my God, this is the worst place we've ever been. So the ruler of New Zealand at the time came up with a solution to that plan. Let's create another place that is worse than us, so that people might think we're bad, but at least we won't be the worst.
Because America's way better than stupid Scotland.
Jake, no one cares about what you have to say.
It's-
Now be quiet. You be
Gregory,
quiet. I'm
is
talking
Tas-
to
is
Riley,
Tasmania
whatever the
alive?
fuck her
Chip-
name is. When I'm
Chip
done
can-
speaking to her, then I might talk to you. So you sit in the corner and be quiet until I'm done talking to her, and then you can talk like a big boy. Okay, what were you saying?
Do you believe in Tasmania?
I don't see. Wait a minute. Isn't that a thing with a Tasmanian devil? Isn't that a cartoon, Blaze?
Tasmania is an island up the shore. Well, not an island, it's actually a state, but it's off the
No,
shore of
I'm
Australia.
pretty sure it's a place from a cartoon.
No, it's an animal, and that cartoon was basically just named
It
after
was
him.
based in
Yeah, it's-
Tasmania.
Oh, so next you're going to be telling me Bugs Bunny is real.
Could I say something, please? Ask you a
Yes.
question?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Alright, so you're talking about how Australia has like a speaking disability.
Well, yeah, it sounds like you do. See, I actually wrote about that in my book. I said it's if you want to kill an Australian very fast, the best way to do it is punch them in the liver. They will die instantly because they have bad livers. In your
want to
mind,
explain
I'm
this.
attacking your very being. I am attacking your nationality. Of course, you don't want to hear what I'm saying. Of course, you don't want to believe me, because if you were to believe me, it would destroy your entire
Actually,
world.
If you're
So
so
what are you
passionate
saying
about
there?
this, why wouldn't you want
Aliens.
to help the victims of this big social experiment?
Because I'm not a nice person.
a few,
Yeah, you
I don't know
sound
how
pretty
long
goddamn
ago,
right.
but over a couple of million years ago, New Zealand broke off Australia. So without Australia, wouldn't New Zealand just not
were you
exist?
alive a couple of million years ago? How do you know this?
No, but it's being passed down. There
Passed
is
down from who?
ev-
Captain Birdseye?
From book,
Are you on the rag?
you know that in Australia that means that are you on your period?
On the rag is the title of the show that you're on right now.
I'm sorry. Like in Australia, that means that you're on your period, and because we call it the
Oh,
rag,
disgusting.
and
Get out of here. You're disgusting. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you managed to get through that, then good on you. Really, good on you, because I'm you can probably see the pain in my face. I mean, as Onision once told me, every time he sees me, it looks like I'm more and more done with humanity. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm so done with humanity. It's like, oh, the worst parts of humanity. I just spoke to some of the worst people. The worst people. It would have been far more enjoyable to talk to murderers and serial killers and rapists, but no, I had to talk to the Australians. Maybe next time I'll talk to the pansexuals. Maybe we'll get some laughs there.